We are live. So, what you're looking at right now is this is the Domaining Buddies YouTube channel. And if any of you are like, "Holy crap, how do I do the YouTube thing?" Um, this is how you do it. Uh, if you want to make money, right? Like you can't be like, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel and just start just making videos, just whatever videos that you just feel like, and also expect to make money. Like that's, I, I can't. I'm not gonna go into it, but just it's such a bad idea. Um, if you want it to make money, right? Like you can make videos and stuff. What, like, I mean, I'm on Facebook making a video about YouTube. That's how powerful you can be on another website just talking about it, and it's still a smart thing to do, right? So, just moving on, what you're looking at is Domaining Buddies from Master Domaining. That's the YouTube channel I have chosen to build because I want the channel to make money. So instead of going, I'm going to divine a channel and then just pray to the gods above that maybe, just maybe, that thing will like make money. No, you okay, you have to be like, okay, I need to make money, and YouTube is a popular thing. That's the easiest way to start, right? Like YouTube's a popular thing that does video stuff. So if I do video stuff and I also want to make money, if I merge those two concepts together in my mind and just think about it like all the time, that's when you start making money with YouTube. Like that's how I did it. That's how I've always done it. That's how I know other people do it. And I'm pretty sure, well, I'm sure there's other ways, but like that's like the most effective way. Like that's it. Like it's super easy if you think about it like that. And that's also the reason why I'm just sort of letting this hang in your brain so you can sort of see like this is my mindset of like, okay, well, people are thinking about like, okay, when they're on YouTube nowadays, like when I first started with YouTube, you basically had to convince everybody like, hey, there's a place you can go and you can learn all sorts of stuff. We don't have to do that anymore. Like it's just commonly talked about like, oh, I just go to YouTube. Like that wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing, I promise. For many years in the beginning, like people didn't go to YouTube and then learn a bunch of stuff and then was just like, wow, I learned a bunch of stuff on YouTube. You had to, like, there was a big collective effort of people being like, yay, YouTube. Now we got that. So, all right, cool. Everybody's on YouTube. So you're like, okay. And again, look, domaining buddies. Now, what is domaining? Domaining is buying and selling domains, right? Website domains, www.something.com, right? It's, again, the mainstream. We talk about it all the time. It's in our consciousness because people spent a ridiculous amount of time explaining to you over the last 20 years why this was so important that you just acclimated it into your life. Like, I mean, you don't have to know anything about domaining to understand a joke like, yeah, something blah blah blah.com. And everybody knows that, like, oh yeah, like you can just say a thing and then add .com and it's a joke. Like, so this is like, okay, cool, right? So everybody's thinking about video, everybody's on YouTube, and what's something that everybody always just sort of needs all the time? Always, if you're always sort of talking about it, website domain. Hey, right? So again, I'm just trying to find the things that would most often trigger money when you're always sort of thinking about it and talking about it. Because people are always sort of kind of thinking and talking about domains and buying and selling web domains on YouTube in a certain context, but also like all the time, right? So I've been thinking about this for a while, and I've been working on this for a while. So again, this is the channel that I have made, but I have also had, like, if you've seen my Facebook profile, I've had this banner on my profile for like ever, and it says premiumshades.com, and it has a picture of me on it looking up, and the only reason why it's a picture of me doing that is because that when I bought the domain in the first place, the guy who made it, his name is Gene Pimentel. You'll be hearing a lot about this guy on this YouTube channel because, well, the YouTube channel is called, are you ready for this? Domaining Buddies from Master Domaining. Now, I didn't have enough space in the title, but I would have also added for Gene Pimentel because like I am an affiliate of Master Domaining, right? And the more I talk about Master Domaining on YouTube, the more opportunities I will be able to get paid as an affiliate. There's even a section in the YouTube video upload where you can click and be like, there's a paid promotional thing. And it even says, hey, we'll mention that there's a paid promotional like, so like anybody who doesn't care is going to be like, oh, okay, this is obviously a commercial. But people who are like, oh, wow, I am super into this. I am so glad this is a commercial and I can click a link and then go to another thing and learn more about this thing. Wow, I'm so glad this YouTube channel exists, right? See, like you got to just step a little bit further ahead than everybody else and then do some work and then just be ready for when people walk into your store and go, holy crap, this exists. And you're like, yeah, you just can't be too standoffish about be like, well, duh, I wanted you to come here. So, yeah. Moving on, that I'm going to explain all of this to the end, so it's going to take a few minutes, but it's not going to take that long, so it's going to be over soon because eventually this is going to be a video on YouTube, whatever. Anyway, so I have this, you're looking at this screen, note to self, don't let this lapse. It's also a note for myself because I've been trying to push myself to do this listing thing because I still haven't actually done any domaining yet. It's the interesting element, what brings you back to YouTube of just like, wow, this guy is like, he's so convinced this thing will make money, but he still hasn't done it. Why? And that's the question that you ask yourself of why you keep coming back to the channel. Because I'm also trying to answer that question. This is a business journal, as I've heard, right? It's a thing I've heard about as a video marketer. It's a clever way to bring people into your audience and say, hey, watch this in a context that you normally wouldn't because I said it like this, right? We're still talking about YouTube marketing, but we're talking about how to get paid with YouTube. I'm just talking about domaining because I'm really good at YouTube marketing, right? So domaining buddies, I need domaining buddies. Okay, I went and got domaining buddies, and then I created a channel called Domaining Buddies. It said, I need domaining buddies. I also have domaining buddies. We will talk to them, and they will talk about their domains. And if they can sell domains, they will absolutely sell domains on Domaining Buddies. And then they will talk about them selling the domains and how they did that. And then if they have other things that they could talk about, they could absolutely talk about it because they just so happen to be talking about it on the Domaining Buddies YouTube channel, where that's where you're supposed to talk about it, right? Like it makes sense. And then if you want to talk about it even more, you can step into a group called Master Domaining. And where would the domainers be? Again, I'm being a little flippant here because it's a good idea, and I think there's a lot of people who also think it's a good idea, and it's starting to build momentum, right? So the point of the channel is to get people to come to the Master Domaining Facebook group because you buy Master Domaining from Gene Pimentel. Now, you want to buy Master Domaining from Gene Pimentel because he's been doing it for like 150 billion years. Okay, just kidding, closer to like 20, but he's been doing it like forever. I have not known him forever because I haven't been around forever, but I have known him for approximately 7-ish years. Really, really cool guy. If you checked out his profile, you'd be like, what? That guy is also, okay, I'm not going to speak for him, but I find him very humorous. I think the guy is funny, and humor shows through in his marketing, and I appreciate that because there are marketers, again, no offense to them, but there are marketers who try to be funny, and that's a problem. You can't try to be funny. Either you are or you aren't, and you say the thing and it lands or it doesn't. You can't be like, look how funny I am. Gene's one of those guys who does the fun effortlessly, which is why you want him to keep doing the funny more, right? Like he just, you got it. Sometimes you don't. Gene's one of the rare ones that do. So anyway, what you're looking at right now is for the returning subscribers, right? So this is like, I've got a little thing like note to self, don't let this lapse, because it's the 12th of February right now, and in March, this listing. I mean, the video. If you click on the link and watch the, you'll see it'll be like, oh, this is me. It'll be another video like this, except I'm at Cedo. I'm over on the website and it's like, yeah, I need to do this, blah, blah, because this is the beginning of the YouTube channel. And it's not just a matter of making like, hey, here's a trailer video. Ooh, like, no, that this right here, this is the trailer video. I made this one. Yeah, kind of. And I made this before on Facebook in a Facebook group to help them learn more about YouTube. And then I downloaded it and then I uploaded it to this YouTube channel because, man, if I want to do work, I want it to do multiple things. I want it to reach, well, I think you see my point. So this, as you can see on YouTube in the sort of back end area, I mean, other people can see this as well, but this is the video, right? It's about 40-ish seconds long. Or no, it's only a minute and 16 seconds long. But while I'm recording this, I figured, hey, I'd also premiere this because like we've only got like 4 subscribers or something like that right now. Not a big deal. But the fact that it is a premiered video has extra SEO benefits. What exactly that is, I'm not quite sure because, well, YouTube has become so powerful. It's very difficult to chase all of the benefits down every single rabbit hole. Basically, to make this video not be forever, there are external and internal SEO, right? Search engine optimization. There's a search engine within YouTube, and the things that you're doing like premieres and tags and playlists and all that other kind of shit, that's all internal YouTube SEO. External YouTube SEO are things that they're levers that you push and pull that are going to be things that directly affect your website's visibility due to your efforts on YouTube, right? Before it was just one big swath. You know, it was like, oh, okay, you're going to do this on YouTube and it's going to make this effect. Now it's gotten way, way, way more complicated. But for the most part, there are like, if you remember the techniques that you did 10 years ago with YouTube, those are the things that you do to affect your website. If you want to do things on YouTube and make money and then drive traffic to your website, that's like the last 5-ish years of YouTube marketing. I know a lot of stuff's changed. A lot of stuff's gotten not twisted, just it zigged when everyone thought it would have zagged, I guess is a better way to put that particular thing. Because there's some things like as you learn and you market and you just get better at the things that you do, you start making predictions and assumptions, and then you're like, well, I was just wrong. And an entire industry can be wrong about something. And when you think again something is going to zig and then it zags, you're like, wow, I didn't know that. YouTube's done a few of those things. Namely, why did they take away annotations? I gotta, it was just, right. No, I'm not going to touch that. I had such a soft spot for it and it's gone and I just had to accept that it's gone. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, so there's, for the most part, all of the stuff that you see in like the new YouTube Studio stuff, that's all internal YouTube SEO stuff. Like any of the stuff that you do, if you spend so much time doing that, you're only going to do things that affect the search engine on YouTube, which is great because it's the second biggest search engine in the world. But if you want to affect Google search engine or being listed in the index of Google, there are other things that you need to do that have to do outside of the new upload system. So do all of that stuff in the old classic system. Now, I did a lot there. There was a lot because I've been doing YouTube marketing and using YouTube for marketing since 2008. So I have a little bit of experience, but I tend to go down rabbit holes here and there in my video stuff because if I tend to approach topics that I know that many people don't know a lot about, I will want to finish that topic to make sure that if anybody's going to buy my courses in the future, they knew I knew what I was talking about. So just don't get my stuff confused with other people's stuff. Like, I mean, if you need to ask, I'll answer the question. Just know I might take like 45 minutes to explain to you something that you think should only take 14 seconds to explain, but it's just because I've been doing this since 2008. So that took way longer than I wanted it to. But it only took 15 minutes. Good. All right, cool. I'm going to share this in the group that I wanted to share to. Thanks for watching. If anybody did, I don't know. I don't pay attention to that.